Okay, so I'm trying to save just clips of gameplay to YouTube for a friend of mine, and it just won't do it. So I'm going to broadcast and see if it works that way. So the difference here is that I won't be able to edit these clips at all. So you're just going to get raw footage. But it's the only way I can figure out how to get this going, so here we are.
I didn't dare believe. If the light can find its way back to you, then perhaps there is hope for us all. Our numbers will continue to dwindle. We can no longer protect ourselves, much less the survivors. Without the light, are we even Guardians anymore?
Commander.
We won't last long with dead generators. Wave energy converters power this station. But thanks to the Hive, they're in need of attention.
We can take care of it.
Yes, I believe you can.
Alright, so before I push on any further and do this,
All right, we're
I'm
not
going
out
to
of
go
this
ahead and
yet.
test
Now that we've reached the control
the
center,
ability
we
to
still need to
upload
power up
this
the place
to my
before
channel.
we can take care of our fleet. Commander Zavala tells me you've volunteered. I'll run tactical, shipwright hop.
Alright, well, what do you know? We're in business. I get to do what I was trying to do all weekend. Now, I had about 40 gigs worth of videos I've been collecting over the weekend, and I accidentally deleted them all. So now we're doing this fresh. My original idea was to start this character at level 1 and broadcast, upload the videos from the very beginning, but I really don't want to start over again, as I'm on my third time restarting this character. So with that said, I'm just going to go ahead and continue from where we are. And I'm going to discuss a few things that I think are worth mentioning while I play this. Now, I have been playing this first-person shooter style games since Halo 1. I was actually one of the very first to play Halo 1. My cousin ordered the Xbox through this online company who delivered it to our doorstep on release day. So that very first day Halo 1 was available, we were playing the campaign together.
Did we lead the Fallen here?
No. Those vultures have been following us since we evacuated Earth.
I don't like this new rifle I got. It is higher attack level, but I don't think I need it for this. Its recoil rate is just atrocious. So, my heavy weapon's not ranged, and in order to drop that prism, I need to shoot it directly in the little eyeball in the middle there. It is annoyingly accurate. Oh, this is on high too. I did not expect that.
Sloan, Amanda, the Hive have infected everything.
Holiday, we gotta get you back in the air. We'll need ongoing aerial threat assessments to keep our perimeter secure. Oh, yeah. You know my ship took a beating during the evacuation. I'll bump you to the front of the line for repairs once the lights are back on. Great. Great.
Now you'll notice the numbers popping up on the screen when I hit them, when they receive bullet damage, or any damage, but I mostly want to talk about the bullet damage right now, so. They pop in white or yellow, and the yellow indicates that I hit them in their weak spot. Now, most creatures, the weak spot is their head. So you want to get those headshots because you'll notice it does about 3 times the damage if you hit him in the head.
We can see the wave energy converters from here.
Sweet. Now just flip the switch and turn them on.
Accessing systems now.
Some of the pistons are moving, but we're still sitting in the dark.
Something went wrong. Pistons must be jammed.
Sorry, pal. But you're gonna have to go out there. Bring a workaround.
These traps, they, I'll walk into the first one to show you. Now, I can't double jump, I can't sprint. I'm pretty much, well, I guess I can double jump, but it's really slow. That's all they are. They're just there to annoy you. It's a problem when you actually have enemies shooting at you because you're a sitting duck. But here in this room, it's not an issue. Now, I'm doing my super move right now. It's kind of charges up over time, and then once you max it out, you can activate it and you go crazy. You're right, you do some crazy thing like fly around with swords. I'm not a big fan of this character, the Warlock, but I have already completed the game with the other two classes, so that's what we're doing here. I don't want to say I struggle with this class, I just enjoy it less than the others. It's important to keep your clips full before each little engagement. Nothing worse than switching to a backup and having it empty.
Hear that?
Now these guys, they will explode when they get close enough to you. None of it's too terribly threatening if you can shoot straight. However, it can be overwhelming if they get to you in closer quarters. This guy will just give him a little pop.
We made it to the converter platforms.
Okay, get to the stalled pistons. See what's jamming them. Once they're all moving, we're in business.
Another reason I'm not a big fan of the Warlock is their double jump here. It's like a glide, you just kind of float around. And I just think it's too slow. I think it just takes too much time to get from one spot to the next with it.
Oh, yeah. Found the problem. The Hive have junked up the pistons.
Then let's find a fix.
First piston's good to go. We gave it a power scrubbing.
That's great and all, but, it's still pretty dark on this end. Sounds like you got more scrubbing to do, Guardian.
Okay, so I want to talk a little bit about the differences between firing from the hip and then aiming down sights. So, hip firing is when you shoot without aiming down sights, right? Pretty simple. But there are benefits to both styles, right? So, while you're aiming down sights, your bullet's going to go right where that red dot is. More or less. There are accuracy settings and whatnot, and because of recoil, it's not always easy to keep that red dot on the target. In other words, it bounces around, you know, letting the bullets go. But while I'm aiming down sights, my character moves slower than he would normally if he wasn't. It slows you down. Your feet don't move as fast. Generally, there are some weapons that allow you to keep your movement speed while aiming down sight, and that's actually very nice. The other difference beyond keeping your movement speed is, if you notice on the top left of my screen there's that motion tracker. It's also kind of like my radar, and it shows me where my objectives are. It's a very useful tool because when you are surrounded by enemies, it's nice to know what direction
is clear.
they're coming from.
Control center's still dark.
You almost
so
always
it's
want to
gotta
be
more than a
facing your
piston
threat.
problem.
So
We'll have to get in, futz with the circuit breakers. Try the central platform.
you
Everything routes
notice
through there.
if I aim down the sights, that motion tracker on the top left disappears. So there's just another reason to consider using the hip fire instead of aiming down sights. Now, of course, you won't be as accurate. Or, I should say, it's more difficult to be as accurate firing from the hip. So it is important to know when to use each of the options.
Circuit breaker's going to be around there somewhere. Find it and flip the switch. Just like I said. Yeah! Power's back! Exemplary work, everyone. But we still have to deal with these intercepted enemy transmissions.
Alright, mission's over. I'm gonna go ahead and upload this one here, and I'll be back for the next video.
life support, weapon systems, in that order. Salvage what you can and move on.
Broadcast and see if it works that way. So the difference here